Hey guys, welcome back to Freedom in a Budget, and this is a kind of different video. It's not going to be my normal upbeat, peppy um, video. It's going to be maybe a little raw, and I'm going to try and not cry, but it's early in the morning. Who knows? It may happen. This is my debt-free journey struggles, and Jessica actually did a video. There's a tag going around right now, and she did her video earlier this week, and honestly, it hit me hard. Her and I are very similar in personalities and in relationships and in the way that we have our mindset on things. And so many people are so peppy and awesome and we're paying off debt and everything's wonderful and this and that. But there's a struggle going on inside and it's not easy. And you have to say no to a lot of things. And it's like I said, it's not easy. It's tough. And I just want to be real with you guys. I just want to show you that it's not all easy peasy. It's not all, yeah, let's just say no all the time and it's super easy and it's awesome and not whatnot. But it can be a struggle. But honestly, guys, it's so worth it. And they are debt free and they have their 3 to 6 month emergency fund and they're just awesome. And so, yeah, they're out of debt, but they still have struggles. And it's not, just gonna be free spirit and everything. And so we're just gonna kind of dig into some of my struggles, and that way you can hopefully better relate to me and see, like, yeah, you know what, she's going through some of the same things I am. And I want you guys to be able to be real with me. I want you guys to be able to be real in the comments and everything and have that discussion. And I've gotten so many emails from you guys of some of the really hard struggles that you're going through, and I'm here for you, and we're gonna get through this together. So, start off, Jamie is a total free spirit, and I am a total nerd. When we did FPU together and they had them raise, nerds and free spirits, he's holding up both my arms for the nerd, just because of that's who I am, and I love looking at the budget. And I was in Haiti last week, and I had so much peace and relief that Monday when I could walk into work and sit down and look at my budget. Is that weird? Yeah, I think that's kind of weird that I was like, oh, okay, we're good. The budget's okay. And I knew that budget was fine, but I just wanted to enter the last receipts that I had and to know that everything was good to go. So Jamie and I are really different in that. And right now he is in school and he is a full-time lighting designer. And so he travels all around South Florida and does all these huge lighting designing gigs and everything like that, with some really expensive product. And he works on, $100,000, $200,000 jobs, and he's, wanting to keep up with the other guys that have been on the job for 30 years, and he's been doing it for 5 years. So it's a struggle for him. And he's always wanting to buy these like big consoles with lighting and all this stuff with all the switches and things I don't really understand. And those are thousands of dollars, like $10,000 is a cheap one. And wanting to upgrade his MacBook because it's, he's had it for 8 years now, and he needs a new MacBook, and it needs all the special software because it needs to go with his lighting design, and he also does graphic design, so it needs to have all of that stuff. And, he's sending me links to all this stuff. He's like, look at this awesome console, look at this, look at that. And he's like, thousands of dollars just for this little piece. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, and it also, like, it almost just makes me feel bad. Like, why are you even asking me? Like, and I start to feel like the bad guy. Like, I'm the one that's always having to say no. I'm the one that's always having to be like, no, sorry. Like, and I try and, like, do it in an upbeat, like, when we're debt free and we have our 30 to 6 emergency fund, we're going to be paying cash for that. You can have as many as you want because we're going to be paying cash. But that's not the answer he wants, and that doesn't make him feel any better. And here come the tears. And so it's just that struggle of not wanting to be the bad guy, not wanting to always be the one to always say no. And I think it's tough because I've always I can say no in my head. And so I've already said no in my head before I even have to ask the question. So I'm not really asking him for all of that stuff. And so he's not always having to say no to me too, which if I was saying, hey, can I get this new piece of furniture, this new bedroom set, or this new couch, or this new things, then he'd be saying, no, Kelly, you need to wait as well. It would be more of a two-way street. But I already make that decision in my head before I get to him. And so part of me is just like, come on, like, seriously, get with the program. You know what we're doing. You know we're trying to cash flow a wedding. You know we're trying to pay off this debt. And no, we can't. You know we don't put things on credit. And it's just, it's hard to always have to say no. And then we get to the wedding, and, you know, he works all these big weddings and bar mitzvahs and all these super expensive weddings, and I want to do a nice frugal, not frugal, but I want like a $10,000 to $15,000 wedding. He wants like a $30,000 to $40,000 wedding, and wants to bring in all these people, fly in a photographer and videographer and all this stuff. And I'm just like, no, we can't do that. It's not gonna happen. And just having to be that one to always say no. No, 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 no. So I've really had to learn how to approach it, because also when I'm saying no all the time, he shuts down, and it's not easy. So I've had to really just kind of think of the best way to go about it, or kind of feed off of him and what he's saying about it, and saying like, okay, well, we're not going to do it now, but we can start a sinking fund. Or as soon as we get out of debt and get our emergency fund savings, we're going to start saving aggressively. Or can you go with a cheaper route? You know, instead of that, can you do this? Or can we rent it? And different things like that. So just learning how to approach it, and just learning how to work with the nerd and the free spirit. And they're so important. And the nerd needs the free spirit, and the free spirit needs the nerd. And if you're doing this single, get an accountability partner. You need an accountability partner. It is so important to have that just accountability. That's what it's called. It's called that for a reason. So it's so important. So please, 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 please get an accountability partner. And if your spouse is on board, you know, until your spouse gets on board, get an accountability partner, whether it be a friend from church or a coworker or whatever it may be. And this community, this YouTube community, is such great accountability. In addition to that, you guys keep me so accountable, which is awesome. And you can really feed off of each other. And there's so many times that there's discussions going on down in the comments of, you know, someone saying, hey, I'm struggling with this. And then 5 people will chime in and say, hey, I've been there too. I know what you're going through. And it's so awesome to see the community grow like that and support each other, where you guys, you don't know who each other are and stuff, but that's okay, because you're all going through the same thing. So I hope that you can kind of relate to this and just say, okay, yeah, it's okay that I'm struggling. Everyone's going through the same thing right now. So thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to do the tag, I tag you. So please leave. I'm going to leave as many channels as I can down in the description box. Please go and watch them all of all the people that have done this video. And if you do the tag, add mine to it, and then copy all the other ones as well. So have a great day.